Foundation troubles troubling you? Don't wait till it's too late. Call Southern Coast Foundation Systems. From structural and settlement issues to stabilization and crawl space repair, Southern Coast has the experience and equipment to repair it right at a price that fits your budget. Protect your investment with warranty-backed workmanship. Southern Coast, locally owned and operated, licensed and insured. Call or visit southerncoastfoundationsystems.com. The Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade sets sail December 14th. Enter today. This is 7 News Today in Florida.
All right, South Florida, the day is here. After an unprecedented election cycle, Americans are out at polls to voice their choice on this election day.
Both candidates working hard for months, making history on the campaign trail, and now the time has come to an end. Here in South Florida, the polls are open and voters have been lining up to voice their choice. Good morning, South Florida. I'm Olivia DeVenti in for Alex DeArmas.
And I'm Tavares Jones. 7's Neil Garcia joins us live in North Miami to start our Election Day team coverage. Danielle, good morning.
Good morning, Tavares, Olivia. Well, this morning, thankfully, we haven't seen any long lines. There hasn't been any crowds. We had a few people lined up right before the 7 o'clock hour when the polls were opening, just so they can get in there, get out before they have to head into work. But so far this morning, it just has been a steady stream of people going in through the bay doors here at the fire station in North Miami. But that's because more than half of the Miami-Dade voters have already cast their ballot. So according to the supervisor of elections here in Miami-Dade County, 57.7% of all eligible voters have already taken advantage, so it's a better than average voting turnout, of course. One big race, though, is for Congress. Incumbent Senator Rick Scott is coming up against Democrat Debbie McCarcel-Powell, a state senator representing the Southern District of Miami-Dade. Republican incumbent Representative Maria Elvira Salazar also facing a challenge, this one from a Miami-Dade school board member, Lucia Baez-Geller. But one of the most watched races for Miami-Dade is the sheriff. It's a position that hasn't been held for more than 60 years, and voters here are ready to cast their ballot.
I'm a super voter. I vote in every election, local, primaries. It's important because my rights are at stake, my daughter's rights are at stake, our community rights are at stake, and this is a way for me to make my voice heard.
I'm a traditionalist, a military veteran. I think this day is important. I've tried to pass that on to my children. I think we have a right and an obligation. Blood has been shed for our right to be here today to do this, and makes me proud to be an American, to be out here today.
So if you still have not voted yet, the good news is that the polls are going to be open until 7 o'clock tonight, and there likely won't be any long lines since the majority of the people have already cast their ballot. And remember that you have to go to your assigned precinct location. Reporting live in North Miami, I'm Danielle Garcia, today in Florida.
And from Miami-Dade to Broward County, 7's Jordan Segundo is live in Miramar with what voters should know this morning. Jordan.
Well, good morning, Olivia. Well, voters here in Broward County should know that even a little rain is not stopping voters from heading out to the polls here. We've seen a steady flow of people coming and going here at Sunset Lakes Community Center. Even before doors open at 7 o'clock, there was already a line of people trying to hold their spot as they try to get their voices heard. Now, here in Broward County, there are over 350 precincts that voters can make their way to. And election officials say that about 60% of voters cast their votes early, and so they're expecting and estimating about 300,000 voters to make their way to one of the polling places throughout the day today. So because of that large number, they are anticipating to have more security measures in place. And for those who have already voiced their choice, it's now a sigh of relief.
I just got up early, made a quick decision, in and out.
I'm hoping that we can move forward as a country and continue to have civility among our society, and obviously I'm hoping for my candidate to win.
So again, here at the Sunset Lakes Community Center, the voting line has gone down significantly, but we have heard from some people out here who are campaigning that about a mile away over at the Chapel Trail location, that wait time is about an hour and a half. So after this live shot, we'll be checking that out here. But again, if you do plan to vote here in person, be sure that you go to your designated polling area, and that is determined by where you live. Also, if you have a mail-in ballot that you still need to drop off, they'll only be accepting those at one of the 9 permanent election locations here in Broward County. You can find that on our website. Just head over.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave comments below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all you beautiful people out there that are watching across YouTube that will come into this channel today. Today is the big day. It is obviously Tuesday, November 5th. Everybody, it's election day. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. And we got a lot going on. A lot of people right now are getting up, casting their vote, getting out, do what they got to do. I got my coffee right here. We're going to dive into a lot of conversation today. If you voted already, hit that like button right now, that thumbs up button. Hit it right now. I'm going to bring you some interesting conversation. The polls are changing, and I got the map from yesterday, but it has changed slightly. And I want to show you what's actually going on today. A lot of people are going to say, wow. And I got that map because it's so important to dive into this and show you exactly what's going on. Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, election day, Tuesday the 5th. Everybody, again, across YouTube that are watching it live right now, and people that will watch it later, welcome back to the show. So far today, we got 70% of people in here that are voting for Trump. Yesterday, on 1,000 votes or more, we had 81% of people voting for Trump. So in the building right now, put Trump, put Harris, drop it in the chat right now. And what is going on? Who is leading right now in the polls? We're going to bring up that map, and we're going to show you what has changed, what has transpired, what is going on. And look, America, obviously, live election results. You decide. We're going to break this down for you right now. Let me pull up that actual map. I think it is so important to get this correct and show you what is actually going on. And we're going to start off with a blank map. Okay, we had the census out there where people picking XYZ. We had a lot of people. We had Fox. We had all these different networks choosing. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to merge this in right now. Here is the map. Okay, we're going to start off real quick. We're going to get to the nitty gritty, and we're going to get down to what you guys can see, the actual information, what we know right now, and what has changed based upon honest polling and what is going on. If you're watching this right now, we're going to go through really quick. I want you guys to see what has changed from yesterday. If you're just coming into the building right now, hit the like button right now and make sure in the chat you put Trump or poor Harris. If you're watching it live, I want to see you right now. Hit that like button right now, and I want to see you put Trump or Harris in the chat right now. And tell us why Trump's going to win. Tell us why Harris is going to win right now. Tell us what you think in the chat. So right there across, you look on the West Coast, we're going to dive into this quickly today. I want you guys to see what's going on. Today's voting day, election day. So I know we don't have all the time in the world, but I want to get through this for you guys. I want you to understand something right now. Let's start off out there with Democrats and Kamala Harris. On the West Coast, obviously, all the way at the top, down the West Coast, Democrats historically have taken these states, and that is not going to change this year so far. Obviously, to the left-hand side, Washington, Oregon, California, those states are going to go to Kamala Harris. I know a lot of people are talking about states that are shifting a little bit. Those are not one of them. Now, let's go into what Donald Trump is going to take. Across, here comes where the red wave starts. And people are like, what's the red wave? I'm going to show you what the red wave looks like. The red wave is when you have on the left-hand side, okay, Kamala Harris, the Democrats historically have taken that. Then you come across right there and you look at what's going on. All of a sudden, you look at these states. I can take my glasses off because these are just to look cool on the platform. These damn things don't work. Shit. Okay, here we go. Montana, Idaho. Right here comes the red wave. Coming down right here. You got Wyoming, right? And across this set. Now, we're going to leave for sake of conversation Nevada and Arizona right now. We're going to leave that blank right now. Let's go back for a second and let's just touch up on one quick thing. These two states right here that you look at, Colorado, New Mexico, we're going to give them obviously to Kamala Harris. Now, Here's what I mean. When you look at this piece of the pie right here and you start looking at this map, a lot of people that are heading out to the polls right now, they want to know what's really going on. I'm going to show you what has changed from yesterday, because yesterday I got on here and I showed you the map. I'm going to show you right now what is different than what I showed you yesterday and why this is so important for you guys to understand. Everybody right now in the chat, if you're just joining us again, if it's your first time watching us, put first time. And if you've been here before, hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure in the chat you put Trump or you put Harris in the damn live stream right now as I go through. And here is where it starts. The red wave of the country. These are all the states all of a sudden that goes boom for Trump right across the screen here at the top of the screen, right? You look at that. You got all the way at the freaking top. I'm going to scroll in. Let me see if I can zoom a little closer. Here, 1 second. Let me make sure I can pull this closer. Let me see. North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, right? Kansas, Oklahoma. And they said, well, no, Texas is at play. Texas is not at play. Texas is going to be a Republican state. Donald Trump is going to win Texas. Click that. Now, this is why this is so important to watch. When you keep hearing the red wave, the red wave, the red wave, this is where you see the whole center of the country. And I'm talking all the way from the West Coast. You start off with a little blue, and then all of a sudden it's like across the country. And that's why people are like, how on earth can Donald Trump not win? Like, how can you look at this and say, how? Well, obviously, electoral college votes count. It's not even the popular vote. It's electoral college. So let's take a look at this right now. So at the top here, Minnesota will go to, obviously, Kamala Harris, the Democrats. They're going to take that state, right? And then here comes Donald Trump again across. Iowa is going to go to Donald Trump. People said, Iowa is at play. Iowa's not. Iowa's going to go to Donald Trump. And historically as well. Coming down here, here's where you get to the center of the country. Missouri, right? And you go down here even more. And then look, Arkansas, Louisiana, right? And you go down, look, and you come across, this is the piece of the pie that I've been telling you. They keep talking about the red wave. This is what the red wave looks like. And then you hit Mississippi, right? And you come across Alabama, right? And you come up that piece right there and you go Tennessee, right? Look at a red right now that's showing up, right? I'm going to show you this. This is so important. Now, look at all these states that are red, right? And then Kamala Harris steps in, the Democrats step in, and they take Illinois. Why? Because Illinois is one of those states where a lot of inner cities, a lot of Chicago, a lot of people there are voting for Kamala Harris and have voted for Democrats there. But then you look at this piece of the pie here. Then you start looking at this. If you're voting right now, if you're coming into the building, we appreciate you. In the chat right now, put Trump, put Harris. I'm going to read some of your messages here in 1 second. Everybody, if you're just coming into the building, hit the damn like button on right now. Hit the like button right now and put Trump, put Harris. We got 100 people in the damn building right now as I come across this and show you who's going to win this election. Everybody right now, there's a difference from yesterday. If you watched yesterday, you're going to see where this has changed. Everybody right now in the chat, put 100, because there's 100 people in the building right now, and put Trump or Harris. And what do we got so far in the chat? We got 70, let me check. 79% of people that have come into this damn live stream already have voted for Donald Trump or said they're voting for Trump. And you see the rates going up. You see the polls going up. You see people watching going up. You see people coming into the building that are watching this live going up. And look at the people that are voting for Trump in the chat. Let me see those Trump names right there. Let me see Harris in there if you're voting for Harris. Let's see it fly quick. Let me see Trump, 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 Harris, Harris, Harris. Everybody take a screenshot and look at who is voting for who. Watch the wave come through in the chat right now. Trump, Harris. Watch the wave come through. Then you look at this here, right? You come up. You got Kentucky, right? Kentucky. Who is that going to go to? Obviously, Donald Trump, right? Then you got Indiana, Donald Trump. Then you got Ohio, Donald Trump. Then you got West Virginia, Donald Trump, right? So this is when they talk about the red wave. Everybody that's watching us for the first time, if you're in this damn building right now and you voted, hit that like button right now. If you're going to vote, hit that like button right now and show support right now, because I'm going to show you the reality. And it's a close race. Let's see what happens here. Trump or Harris in the chat, and make sure you hit that damn like button right now. There should be 100 likes on the damn right now. There's 100 people in the damn live stream. There should be 100 likes on this damn channel right now. If you love the USA and you want this damn country to be the best in the damn world, you better hit that damn like button right now. Let's get 100 likes as soon as by the way, If we get 100 likes on here in the next 2 minutes, I'm letting somebody spin the damn wheel right away. And I got some updates for you. I want to show you something here. We got a new thing coming to the show called the jackpot. I'm going to show you that in 1 second, where someone in here right now can hit the jackpot today. I'm going to show you something really cool, make some money. I'm going to pull it up here in just a second. Now, you look as you come across there, we're going to leave Wisconsin and we're going to leave Michigan right now for sake of conversation, just blank right now. I'm going to show you where it has changed from yesterday. Pay close attention to what I'm telling you right now. South Carolina is going to go to Donald Trump, okay? So now, as you know, this is the race to 270. Who is going to get 270 first? Who's going to get in here? And when I didn't even hit the damn like button my damn self here. Bang! Hit that like button right now. We're almost hitting 50. We almost got 50 likes on the platform here that quick. Everybody in the building, hit the damn like button right now. I'm going to see it run up for our damn country here. Okay, here we go. Now, if you're looking at this map, everybody in the chat right now. Everybody, oh, by the way, Utah. We forgot Utah over there. Utah, bang. Utah now. Obviously, we had to fix that. Utah is red. Left Utah out for a second. I apologize. Utah is red. Now, at the bottom of the country as well, bottom left, we cannot forget that. And I don't know why I did that, but I will fix it right now. Alaska is red. Hawaii, blue. Okay? Hawaii will go to the Democrats and go out to Kamala Harris. Now, I just had to fix that. I apologize for that. Utah, I forgot to put them out there. Here we go. Now, you see the country right there. You see the red. You see the blue. You see what's going on. This is what they call the red wave. Now, when you look at the Northeast, okay, from yesterday, here's where the changes start to come in. Now, first of all, let me just hit the Northeast and show you what's going to happen. New York, look, born and raised up north. I wish there would be some change. New York, there's a lot of Republicans stepping up this year. Let me tell you, a lot of Republicans in New York are stepping up this year. But New York is going to vote blue. They're going to vote Democrat. It's going to go to Kamala Harris. So you guys know right there, that's going to happen. Even though, a lot of people this year a lot has changed. All right. Vermont. Okay. Listen, here's where it gets a little tricky. Up here, Vermont, New Hampshire is one of those states. Right now, it's shifting around a little bit. But historically, okay, this whole Northeast, for the sake of conversation right now, to not hold anybody up, we're making this all blue because that is more than likely what's going to happen. And if I miss it here, I'm trying to click on all these buttons right here. They're a little hard to click on here. Let me make sure I got it right. Boom, boom, New Jersey, right? Those little places out there. We got obviously the whole connection of spots up through the Northeast, with Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, all that. For now, we're going to make all those blue. Even if they're on the fence, but they're leaning toward Democrat, the top hand, top right of the screen there. If you're looking at that, would be considered the Northeast up there. Those are going to be Democrat states. Now, here we go. In the chat right now, first off, what state are you in? Drop it in the chat right now. What state are you in and who did you vote for? In the chat, put your state right now and put who you voted for. I want to see what states are voting for who in the building right now, because we see right now, what do we got? What's the percentage right now that we got pulled up? Let me see. 81% again of people coming into the live stream are saying they're voting for Donald Trump. You see it right there. 81%. Look on the right-hand side. You can see it says Trump at the top, because 81% of people that have been in our live stream this morning, and this is not my friends. This is people across YouTube right now that are in the building. Put your state and put who you're voting for in the chat. Again, guys, put your state and put who you're voting for in the chat as we go through this piece of the pie. Now, this is where I want to show you where things are starting to adjust a little bit. People are saying Virginia is at play. People are saying, I'm giving Virginia on my poll here that I'm showing. I'm giving Virginia, okay, to the Democrats in here because A, they won Virginia. I believe they're leaning toward Democrats. I don't know. People said, look, a lot of people in Virginia are also saying it's going to go to Donald Trump. And they're saying people are waking up. And today, this morning, people out there voting, they're saying Virginia is going to make a change. So we're going to see about that right now. We're going to see about them making a change. But here's the thing I want to say to you guys. This is where I want to show you where yesterday starts to change a little bit into today with my predictions. Now, we almost got 50 likes on the live stream. Everybody watching this damn chat right now, hit the damn like button right now and put who you're voting for in the chat. Put Trump, Harris. Let's see the wave going through there. I'm going to put USA in the chat right now. I'm going to drop USA in the chat right now. And if you're in a Mason mob, throw those flags out there. I just dropped it into the chat right now and put USA in the damn chat. because this is where I want you guys to understand where it gets a little wild. Okay, now, if we look at the West Coast, okay, Arizona right now is really, really, really strongly leaning toward Donald Trump. So we're giving Donald Trump Arizona right there. So now, you're looking up at the top there, you got 226 to 200 right now, right? Looking at the map, if you look at the map and it's your first time looking at the map, you're like, shit, it's all red, right? But you have to look at the Electoral College, the votes that go there, the percentage of what they get on that. It's not about the popular vote. It's not how many votes you get. It's the Electoral College. So you're looking at it right now. The path is to 270. That's the goal, right? So looking at it right there on the left-hand side, we got 50 likes in the building already. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody in the building right now, we're trying to get to 100 likes as fast as possible. Make some noise! So here we go. Now, Nevada, another state that was not happy during the election from last year. Obviously, they wanted, Democrats. A lot of people did not, but it went toward that route. People were not happy with the jobs loss and things going on in Nevada. I believe the Republicans are going to step up and they're going to take Nevada. I think Donald Trump will get Nevada. Now, let's take a look right now of how yesterday, where we are right now, looking at this map. This is where we were. I'm going to show you how this is changing. Florida is not at play. Florida is going to Donald Trump, Republican. Here we go. Now, where Democrats have 226, Republicans up there, 236, right? You see where right now, where you start to try to find out who your president's going to be. By looking at this map right there, it's pretty damn strong. Does anybody in the chat right now think that Donald Trump is going to take one of these states that I put blue? Does anybody that's voting for Kamala Harris think she's going to take a state that I put on here that's red? I want to see what you guys think. Do you believe any of these selections are wrong or are they right? And you guys can talk amongst yourselves in the chat right now. Am I missing anything so far? Am I missing anything so far that you guys believe? Do you think Trump will take Virginia? People are talking about that. Do you think Kamala Harris will take Arizona or Nevada? What do you think about that? Like, do you think that we are missing something so far? I want to ask you guys that. And people are talking about Iowa. Do you think Kamala Harris actually has a chance to get Iowa? In the chat right now, let me know. So let's move on here. Now, Georgia. Georgia was obviously is a state that historically, Georgia has been Republican for a long time. I believe Georgia was one of those states that people were like, oh, it's always going to be Republican. I think Donald Trump and I think a lot of other, people that run for office always assumed Georgia was going to vote Republican. I think that was where they went wrong in the last couple years. And I think that's how that swing happened for Joe Biden. Remember this, Joe Biden took Georgia and he took Pennsylvania. And then across the top, he had a bunch of those states. And even on the West Coast, right, those are all at play, out there in Arizona, Nevada. Like he was strongly at play against Donald Trump if there was no election fraud. If there was no election fraud. I got to say that because people get mad. If I say there was, they get mad. If I say there wasn't, they get mad. So I'm saying if there was last year, then maybe there was. But at the end of the day, this is the reality of what we had to live with. So now, Georgia this year, I believe Georgia is waking up in a different tone this year. I believe them going out to vote. They went, obviously for Joe Biden, and they see Kamala Harris as someone, I think they see Kamala Harris as someone who they're like, trying to get the black vote maybe. I think a lot of the people, African Americans right now are waking up going, I don't think Joe Biden did anything for us. I don't think Kamala Harris was running the office. So do you think Kamala Harris was doing that much for us? And she goes, when I get in there, I'm going to fix grocery price. Well, come on. Grocery prices, taxes, all that. You've been there for 4 years. You could have done that in the last 4 years with Joe Biden in office. That has not been complete. A lot of people right now that are watching this live, we got a lot of people that are out there running to the polls right now. People are jumping in and out, sending us messages on social media saying that they're at the polls, and then they're trying to jump into the live stream right now. So here we go. Georgia is going to go to Donald Trump. That's my pick right there. Georgia is going to go with Donald Trump. So here we are, all the way down to these at play. Democrats right now, I'm looking at my screen. You guys see it at the top, right? Democrats right here, Kamala Harris, 226. Republicans over here, 252. Does anybody in the chat right now think that I have something wrong that you see on the map? I'm trying to see some of your messages here right now. Someone in the chat tell me, do I have anything wrong or do I have everything right so far? Republicans in the building right now that are voting for Trump. Tell me, am I missing something? Do you think Trump was supposed to get another state here that you see blue? Kamala Harris voters in here, if you're looking at this map, do you see anything different so far that you believe Kamala Harris should have taken? Do you think Kamala Harris was supposed to get Georgia? Do you think Kamala Harris is going to get Florida? Do you think Kamala Harris is going to get Nevada, or Arizona, or Texas, or Iowa? So far, are we good so far? I'm checking everybody's messages right now. Everybody say nope. Let's see. Everyone's looking good so far. Everyone in agreement? Who is anybody saying that I'm getting anything wrong here? I want to make sure. Okay. So far, I think most people, right, agree what we're looking at. So if everyone in the building right now agrees, even Harris supporters agree, we got to be on the right track right now. Let me see right now. Harris. So someone just said Harris is going to get Georgia and Nevada. Do you guys agree with that? Who is that? Let me see. Jimmy. Do you guys agree with Jimmy? Yes or no? Tell me right now. Someone put New Mexico a surprise. Wait, hold on. New Mexico a surprise for Trump? Whoa. Listen to this. So now New Mexico could surprise people and go Trump. Can you picture that? If he gets New Mexico, I mean, you're talking a hell of a wave. You're talking a red wave that's flying across the damn country like you've never been seen before. That will be historical. We're saying super historical right now. People watching this in the building right now. Watch it with me. 170 people in the damn building. Everybody watching this right now. Hit that damn like button because we're ready to spin that wheel and give out some money. We got the jackpot. I got another opportunity for you guys today. But we need to hit 100 likes on this damn video right now because we're giving you the best unbiased opinion possible of what I see. We got 67 likes. There's 160 people in the damn building. Everybody on here, hit that damn like button. I want to see you hit 100 right now. Boom. Let's go. Let me see it happen. Here we go. Now, people in here that are talking about it, that are saying who they're picking, and I'm going to mention all your names here in just 1 second. If you stay in the chat right now and we hit 200 people here in a second, you're going to see 200 people coming into the chat. I am going to mention all your names, and somebody's going to be making some money. I'm giving out a jackpot. I'm going to explain that to you here in 1 second. So now, this is where I think people are going to get a little antsy now, okay? People are going to get a little antsy right now. Look at the top of the screen here. Trump took a lot of time yesterday going through Pennsylvania. Trump took a lot of time yesterday flying out, and he was in Michigan, right? Like, they were all over the place. I'm not going to lie. Like, Kamala Harris is going door to door, knocking on doors. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. A little desperate, right? Knocking on doors, trying to show, hey, look, I'm telling you the truth. If Trump was knocking on doors, I'd say, it looks good on TV. Like, hey, this guy's knocking on doors saying hi to people. How many doors can you knock on? Like they said 5 million doors. The Democrats knocked on 5 million doors. Like, come on now. Kamala Harris knocked on like 5. Imagine Kamala Harris knocks on your door and you're a Trump supporter. Like, what would you do in the chat? Kamala Harris comes and knocks on your door and says, knock, knock, hi, how are you? I'm Kamala Harris. People are like, okay. Like, what's that going to look like, right? Like, let's be honest. So here we go. Let's say this. Let's say Kamala Harris takes Michigan. Right? And I got to tell you, a lot of people that are watching this, a lot of Michigan people, I got a lot of messages yesterday from Michigan people that were like, he's not going to, he's not going to lose Michigan and she's not going to win. I got a lot of people telling me this, saying that they think Michigan is going to surprise people. They think Michigan is going to surprise people. I could be wrong with Michigan. I do think there's a lot of Michigan people that are going to stand up. I do think Michigan is going to turn out a lot different than people thought. But I do think Kamala Harris is going to win Michigan overall. It's my opinion. But people that are coming to the building, I'm getting ready to say all your names right now. Make sure you stay in the building right now. I'm going to mention your name. Let me see what's going on. Jamie just said, I live in Michigan and I see a ton of Trump signs. You guys agree with that right now? How do you guys feel about that right now? Amber, how you doing? Thomas, how you doing out there? Chris, how you doing? Lori, how you doing? Braden, how you doing? Jeff, Lee in the building. Jack the Poke, Tracy, how are you? Everyone in the building. Brenda, come into the chat right now so I can say your name. Everybody, pull who you're voting for. Let me see the wave right now as we pull into this last piece of the pie. Everybody right now, let me see Trump. Let me see Harris. Who are you voting for? Let me see how fast. Let me see the wave of people right now. I want to see it. I want to see the wave of Trump and Harris supporters. Let's watch it right now, everybody. Look at it right now. Everybody look at the chat right now. Look at the chat. Trump, Harris. This is what I'm telling you. This is why you got to view this. This is what I'm saying. Look how many people are voting and look who they're voting for. And write it again. Trump, Harris. Everybody write it again if you can. Show the world who you're voting for. Show them how you're standing up for your freaking country. Show them how you're standing up for your country. I don't care who you vote for. Show us in the damn chat why. Like, look at this. Look at the waves coming in, right? And this is across YouTube. This isn't my personal friends that I'm sharing this with. This is across YouTube. People that are coming in that are just randomly on the computer that are watching this shit. We'll show you the reality of what is going on, right? You guys can see it. Right now, what are we, 79% of people in here so far had said Trump in the building. So here we go. Now, this is where it gets tricky, guys, watching this. There's two ways this can go. Yesterday, I got on here and I said, North Carolina is going to go to Kamala Harris. And I gave her North Carolina, right? And I even gave her Wisconsin. And let me show you something real quick. Let me just show you for the sake of conversation. Let me just give Kamala Harris real quick, North Carolina and Wisconsin, right? And give Donald Trump Pennsylvania. He wins the election. So he wins the election. Even if he loses Wisconsin and he loses North Carolina, he wins the election, okay? If he wins Pennsylvania. So now, here's where it gets tricky. Here's where Joseph in the building, Chris in the building. Who else is coming in here right now? Who else? Let me say your name. Lori, how you doing? All right, here we go. Now, North Carolina in the chat right now. Who is going to take North Carolina? Everybody in the building right now, tell me. It's on the fence. I'm telling you right now, yesterday, I literally gave North Carolina to Kamala Harris because I said, you know what? It's going to be tight, but I think that she has an opportunity to take that state. Now, people are like, I had a herd of people. Let me tell you right now. I had a herd of people that came in here and were like, she's not winning North Carolina. They came on here and told me straight up, she's not winning North Carolina. All these people from North Carolina sent me all these direct messages saying, that's bullshit, Brandon. You had us out there thinking that we're not going to win. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at the map. Does anybody feel that I have anything wrong so far on this damn map? 180 people in the building. We need 25 likes right now to hit 100. We need 25 likes right now to hit 100 likes on this damn chat right now if you're voting this year. If you're voting for Donald Trump. If you're voting for Kamala Harris. If you're in the U.S. and you're voting this year, hit that damn like button right now. I want to see that shit hit over 100 likes right now as we get into 200 people coming into the live stream right freaking now. We better blow this up right now and get it rocking and let people know what we're talking about. Hit that thumbs up button right now. I see it bopping up now. Here we go. I see it running up now. We're almost at 100 likes. Let's go. 100 likes. We need that in the building right now so we can spin that damn wheel and have some fun today. And let's talk about the jackpot in here 1 second. Now, North Carolina. I think strongly, North Carolina is at play. Heavily at play. And what I want to say is all these voters showed up early voting. Democrats historically vote early, right? Democrats historically get out there and vote early and they have all these new registered votes and they get out there, they get the African-American vote, they get all that. Let me tell you something to all you voters out there. It's different this year. Because the race is not what it was. Donald Trump is leading in all those swing states. And a lot of swing states, I should say. Maybe Michigan, Wisconsin are those states where people are like, I don't know. But all the swing states, Donald Trump is leading in those. So that leads me to believe if Donald Trump is ahead this far already, and remember, against Joe Biden, he was behind. Even before, he was behind. Hillary Clinton, it was like he's doing good. But in the swing states and the early voting, he was behind. Not this year. He's ahead, and there's a lot of new registered Republicans out there, too. And I believe Barron Trump and his right-hand man, Buddy, went out there doing this campaign, getting all these younger people to vote and understand what's going on. And I think they did a really good job with that. And as we get ready to hit right now, we almost had 100 likes in the building. Everybody right now, as we get closer to 200 people in the live stream, everybody hit the damn like button so we can hit 100 likes right now. We got 93 likes. We are this close to getting as we get ready to announce who's going to be president. When you look at this right now, guys, in the chat right now, let's just say this. If Donald Trump actually gets North Carolina, he still has to get Pennsylvania. You guys see what I'm saying right here? If he gets North Carolina, and then he gets Pennsylvania, Donald Trump is going to win the election, right? So let me just highlight that for a second. There you go. If Donald Trump gets North Carolina and he gets Pennsylvania, the race is over, right? We're just talking those, North Carolina and Pennsylvania, for the sake of conversation. Now, let's say this. Let's say Kamala Harris gets Pennsylvania. I'm showing you this. I want you guys to see the reality. Let's say Kamala Harris takes Pennsylvania, right? That is where all of a sudden the tables will turn, because then Donald Trump, even if he gets North Carolina, he still doesn't win, right? So this is where I was saying this yesterday, as the sake for Donald Trump to win this election comes down to Pennsylvania. That's the major conversation. And I know people are like, he's going to win North Carolina too. Again, let's say that she wins North Carolina and she wins Wisconsin. She still can't win the election. Even if she gets both and Donald Trump just gets Pennsylvania, he's the next president of the United States of America again. So let's just do this for one quick section. You look at Georgia, you look at Pennsylvania, right? This is where I believe that is a conversation that people are starting to have too. And we just saw the people on there. If you're in the chat right now watching this live, if you're in the chat right now watching, we got 100 people. Hit the like button, baby.
Make some noise!
Everybody watching this right now, there's a lot of people out there voting right now, so that's where a lot of those people are. But right now, when you're watching this right now, I want to ask you guys a question. In the chat, who's going to win Georgia? Put GA in the chat right now. Put GA, put Georgia, and put Trump or Harris. I want to see what you guys think real quick. 175 people in the live stream. Hurry up, guys. Put GA for Georgia and put Trump or Harris. I want to see real quick what you guys think in the chat right now. Georgia, Harris, Trump. And then I'm going to get to some of the policies right here in just 1 second. I'm going to see what's going on here in just a minute. In the chat right now, put GA, put Trump, put Harris. This is an important conversation. I want to know what you guys think about Georgia, because I believe when you look at the top of that map right there, there is a lot of people that are going to be surprised. And I'm not saying that Kamala Harris and Democrat voters can't surprise, other people too. I'm not saying that they can't surprise you, because let me tell you something. The election comes down to counting votes. Damn it. Like, it isn't even just about, oh, well, I voted. Yeah, great. They got to count those votes. All those votes got to count. They got to be real votes. We got mail-in votes. We got early votes. Votes are going to be showing up come on now. I don't believe in the mail-in vote system at all. I believe showing up to the polls, making it happen, getting your vote out there. That's what I believe. Mail-in votes, mail-in ballots are very scary for a lot of reasons. You got to get the ballot first off. You got to fill it out. You got to mail it. It's got to be collected by the Postal Service. They got to drop it off. It's got to get to the right location. They got to put it in the right box. They got to open it up. They got to count it. They got to mark it down, and they got to put it in. I mean, I'm just saying, I find it a little scary right now. That's why they have this whole thing, too big to rig, you'll hear. And I'm not saying that's going to happen or did happen, but I'm saying the too big to rig thing. I don't know. Lions talk. What's going on, my boy? What's going on up there? The votes are in, baby. The votes are in. So here we go. I want to tell you this. My honest opinion is I bought a beautiful home in Georgia. I think all those people I think they woke up a little bit from what they want. I'm not saying woke up because Trump's better. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings in here. I'm just saying Georgia woke up from this last hurrah and they said, shit was not cool. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. I wasn't enjoying the presidency. I didn't like it wasn't even Joe Biden. It was Kamala Harris in there. So, and she says, when I get in office, I'm going to do this. You're there right now. So that's that. Now, let's just say this. I know a lot of people out in Michigan. I have a lot of people that reached out to me in Michigan that said they're voting for Trump. A lot of people out there said they're voting for Trump. But I'm going to put on here that Michigan, if they don't have an over powerful day today, let's just say Michigan goes for Kamala Harris. Now, I do believe that they can surprise you, but let's just do that. Again, it comes down to these last states. Even if, and again, I think Trump is at play for North Carolina. That's why this is different today. I'm just putting that for the sake of showing you how Donald Trump is still leading this race, even if he doesn't get Carolina, right? Let's say you give the Democrats Wisconsin there, and then you come across here and look at Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania right now had a hell of a crowd. And Kamala Harris took her time yesterday. Donald Trump was out there in Reading. He was in Pittsburgh. He was out there doing it. And then Kamala Harris was in Philadelphia trying to get the love. And she said, brotherly love. You know, she was going through her whole thing. So that is where right now the opportunity comes down to Pennsylvania. And I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this live and you're watching what I'm saying, what I want to ask you before I click on who's going to win the election, I want to ask you guys something real quick. If you're going out and you're voting today, in the chat right now, we got 82%. It's larger today than it was yesterday. 82% of people are picking Donald Trump in the chat. And we had over 1,000 votes yesterday, and legit 81% was yesterday. Today, you got 82%. It is moving up the chain right now. If you're just coming into the building right now, everybody in the chat. Before I go into this main issue right now, let me see the Trump or Harris in the chat right now. Let me see Trump, Harris. Real quick, show the wave real quick. Everybody show the wave of what's going on. For all the new people that are coming into the building, show them the wave of what's going on right now. Look how it looks, everybody. Right here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Everybody, Trump, Harris. Let me see it right now. Watch why I'm telling you all the supporters across YouTube coming in. Yesterday, there were 500, 600 people in the building yesterday, and there was tons of Trump supporters. But look at the polls. I'm not putting those polls. 82%. Again, we started this off before, and you saw all this shit's been growing. And I'm telling you right now, the main issues, taxes. Look at the bottom of the screen, guys. Look at the bottom of the screen right now. I'm looking at it with you. Taxes, gas prices, grocery cost, the border's out of control. All those things right now are shitty because of who? Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Like, that's the answer. If Trump gets in office and our taxes go up and our grocery goes up and our gas prices go up and our border goes up, I'm going to be the first to get on here and go, he didn't get the shit done right, or he's not attempting to do it right, or it's not going down. I'm going to tell you the truth and reality. But right now, the reality is we have people in office right now, these two people, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. If you're a Kamala Harris supporter in the building, I want you to answer these questions for me real quick, okay? I want you to answer these questions for me. If you're watching this live, and the reason why I got to know this is I want to understand why you're saying this. If taxes are through the roof, gas prices are when you pull up to a gas pump and you got to pump for 30 minutes standing there and your gas pump prices are $100 to fill your car up. If your gas price is up, your taxes are up, the grocery cost, all the women in the chat right now, men go grocery shopping too, but all the beautiful women in here, can we get all the hearts in the chat right now for all the beautiful women that are in here that are voting? Throw the hearts in the chat right now, people. Put a heart in the chat. Put love in the chat. Everybody, all these beautiful, we have some beautiful ladies in here, let me tell you, that are in here, that are voting, that are part of our show all the time. And here's the thing, women, you go out and you vote, right? You go out and you vote. And then you also go out and you grocery shop. So if you're going to go out there and you go to the grocery store and you know what those bills look like, am I wrong? You know what those bills look like. And us men out there that got that Amex card that you see getting swiped, or your wife is out there going grocery shopping and you see that bill, boom, you're like, whoa, right? We see it too. Gentlemen here, we see it too. And I'm talking about everybody in this building right now. Look at all the hearts for these beautiful ladies coming in here. Like, come on now. Beautiful women out there. Do you grocery shop, people? In the chat right now, if you're watching the live, do you go to the grocery store? Do you go to Publix? Do you go to Costco? Do you go to Stop and Shop? Do you go to Walmart? Like, where do you grocery shop at? I'm just giving you some numbers, some names out here. They got Piggly Wigglies and all these kind of things, right? All these different names of grocery stores. If you go out there and you grocery shop and your bill is through the roof, you got these people to thank, right? You got these people to thank. They're the ones that are doing this to your bill. They're the ones that are making your bill crazy. I'm telling you right now. Kroger, right? Even Kroger, right? Like, do you think Donald Trump is bringing your grocery bills up? No. So I don't get it. I'm asking you in the live stream. Tell me why you would vote for someone who's taking all the money out of your pocket. And it's not all about money, but damn it, you can't do shit without it. And that was the message to me. I had a conversation the other day with someone. I said, look, money's not everything, but you can't do shit without it. So that's the problem I got. You can't do shit without the money. So at the end of the day, you need money. You need lower taxes. If you're a working class person right now, right? You're a working class person and you're going to work every day. You come home and your freaking taxes are up and you're losing money on a daily basis. You're like, whoa, why is my check? I file taxes and you're taking all this money. I buy a house and sell a house as a smart businessman. You bought an investment property. She wants to bring your capital gains up and take more money from you. Why would all you Democrats in here that are voting for Kamala Harris, why would you want that? I don't understand for the life of me why you would want that. And I think I know why. I think you hear these campaigns and you hear her saying this. You know, Donald Trump wants to make rich people rich. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to help out the people of the lower class. Nope. Let me tell you why that's so far incorrect. Let me tell you why it's so far incorrect. Because what she's going to do, she's going to raise up all these taxes. She's going to raise up capital gains. She's going to raise up all the price of interest rates and all that. And guess what's going to happen? When you go out there and you want to get a rental spot, your rent's going to go up. You think she's going to help you at that point? Your rent's going to go up. So now all the people that are on assistance, you're going to feel good about it. Like, I'm getting some assistance maybe. But the people that are working, the working class people that get up every day and hit the pavement and get to your job and you clock in, guess what? She's taking more of your money away. So for you to go out there, if you're in this damn live stream and you got a full-time job and you go out there and you work and she's taking your money away, I think that's a problem. Grocery, we just went over that, right? Crazy. The border. The border. Do you realize the border? And when I showed this for a second, this map, look at Texas for a second. Another beautiful state down there. All those beautiful people of Texas are bordering, right, to Mexico. Do you think Texas wants all those people to pour into their state? Do you think those people down there in Texas, right, New Mexico, and they're pouring up in their Louisiana, Arizona, right? Do you think those people want tons of illegal immigrants to pour into our country? Absolutely not, right? If you're watching this live, hit the damn like button right now if you agree with me. Do you think for a second that Kamala Harris is going to fix the border problem? I'm looking at this for a second. I'm bothered by this shit. I'm bothered by it because people get on here, and let me tell you something. I'm white and black, so you guys know right now. People get on here and say, you know, they watch somebody and they go, oh, that white guy and oh, that black guy is voting Democrat. I'm biracial, so I believe I got a lot of shit to say. I got a lot to get off my chest. I grew up in both households, live with my mom, my dad, I go visit my dad, stay with him, go visit my mom in the same town, white and black, and I got a chance to experience both. And let me tell you something. I had a lot of love from both sides. I had excellent parents. We didn't have everything. We did not have everything. Let me tell you something. We came from, my mom was one of 13, my dad was one of 7. So I got 20 aunts and uncles, 1,000 cousins. And let me tell you something. I was very fortunate. My father took great care of me, and I had a great upbringing, and I had a lot of love in my house. That was more important than anything, more important than the money, more important than anything. But let me tell you what was even bigger than that was safety. My parents kept me safe as much as humanly possible. They were there for me every step of the way, from when I was a kid all the way to from Little League, even in sports, heading up into high school, heading into college. Even to this day, my parents act like I'm in high school. Right? Because they want safety. That's what great parents do. If Kamala Harris is a great parent, and I'm not trying to knock her in any kind of way, I'm just saying all those people that are in the building right now that are listening live, if Kamala Harris is a great parent, why on earth would she want that border wide open? And they said, well, we tried to pass something and Trump didn't do it. It doesn't matter. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris can close the border right now without Trump, without anybody. They can close the border. And Trump made that very clear. If you want to protect our nation, you can close the border right now. But instead of doing that, what is she doing? She's letting in millions and millions and millions and millions of people because she doesn't truly give a damn. And why I can say she doesn't give a damn is because when they asked her about it, they're like, hey, what about the border? She goes, yeah, I never been to the border. Well, that's a goddamn problem. As a president, you've never been to the border. You haven't seen the crisis we got going on. And I showed you this picture before. You haven't seen the crisis of the amount of people that are heading across the border right now in herds, right? Trying to get in, and all these people that are trying to cross into our damn country illegally. You don't think right now that people aren't like, whoa, what is going on right now? So when I tell you, when you get out there and you vote today, or if you voted before, and you're out there and you're casting your vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, don't you think that should be on your mind really heavily? Because we got illegal immigrants out here that are walking around with no ID. I got a video. I didn't show it on YouTube. I probably should show it, to be honest with you. I'll probably get my damn video canceled and get my whole damn show canceled. But they have, several women have been obviously R-A-P-E-D. You know that word, right? I'm not going to say it on here right now before the election. But these women are going through trauma. We got our own problems in our own country with people, normal citizens, shit happening. Then you look at the illegal immigrants coming in and stealing children, sex trafficking, all this shit going on, and you don't even know who did that. We had, and I told this story, we had a sensor put on our golf cart, right? My wife, kids go to the park. I'm based in Miami, Florida. Proud to say our state is red as hell. Is Trump everywhere down here. But I will tell you this. We had sensors put on our golf carts, and guess what? They can track you. They can track your kids. They can track your wife, right? These could be illegal people. You have no idea what's going on. And Kamala Harris has the border wide open. So for that matter, right now, as we get forward to end this right now, I'm going to show you the truth and tell you the truth. That is the reality. If you are voting for Kamala Harris, you are voting for high taxes on your money too, high grocery costs, high gas prices, and you don't give a damn about the border. I'm telling you right now, you might personally care. You might really want to care. You might be a good, honest person, and I love that you are that way. But what you don't understand is the person that, if you vote for Kamala Harris, you're voting for someone who does not feel like that. And I believe everybody in the building right now, I believe we're all together. And if we're all together in here from a standpoint of our country, I'm not talking about, and new people coming in. I see some new names coming here, some old names too. I see Jerry also. I see AJ coming in the building. I see Carlos coming into the building. Greatly appreciate you. Who else? Solo coming into the building. I see a bunch of new names coming into the building. Obviously, Pitbull Mama, Candy, our moderators coming into the building. Amber, how you doing? Listen, people that are out there voting, you got to understand something. You guys all want safety, am I right? Can we get USA in the chat right now? Because everybody watching this damn live stream right now, I believe even if you're voting for Kamala Harris or you're voting for Donald Trump, I believe you all want safety. I believe you want our country to come together. Am I right? Can we all agree on something right now? That we are all a part of the USA that are in the building, that we all love and appreciate each other in here right now? Can we just get the flag in the chat? Can we get USA? Can I just see a goddamn USA chant for once so I could show the world that we are still one country? We are still one country. Like, we legit are one freaking country still, right? From last time I checked. So I'm just saying, when I take a look at that and when I bring these polls up, I want you guys to understand something. Today is arguably the biggest day of a lot of our lives. We all had kids. That's a big day. Labor, big day. This is arguably the biggest day of our lives. And I'm telling you this because if Kamala Harris stays in office, there is going to be a lot of things that I strongly believe are not going to be good. And I also think if Donald Trump gets in office, I believe the world, I believe our country there'll still be some division. I believe there'll be some things that won't be good as well. But I strongly believe right now, looking at this map, Pennsylvania is going to go to Donald Trump. And I believe if, in fact, he just wins Pennsylvania. And the difference of today is the simple fact that this red click of the button right there, bang, can also go to North Carolina. And if that happens, you can start to see more of a landslide victory for Trump in this position, because some of them are even saying other states are teeter-tottering. But right now, as you look at this, this is the reality of what I believe is going to happen. And if he doesn't get Carolina and I were to flip this back to blue, you still got to win for Donald Trump. If he does get North Carolina, you got a landslide victory. That's going to start happening. And I'm telling you this because this is the reality right now. And if you look at all the polls in the chat, what state am I wrong about right now? In the live stream, I want you guys to tell me, what state am I wrong about right now? Drop it in the chat right now. Everybody watching this right now, look at this map. What state am I wrong about? What state? Does anybody believe that Trump's getting a different state right now? Any of these blue states? Tell me if you're a Trump supporter in the chat right now, any of these blue states. Will Trump win any of these? If you're a Democrat supporter, what state will Kamala Harris get in here? I want to know what you think right now. Please let me know. And we're getting ready to spin the wheel and make some money right now. So everybody right now in the chat, what do you guys think? Are we good? Are we good on this map? All my Trump supporters right now. Michigan. Jamie thinks, for the sake of that flip right now, I'm going to click it right now for Michigan to see. Bang! Jamie, what do you think about that? Jamie, how does that look, Jamie? Tell me how that looks right now, right? For the sake of my argument, and I believe, what's going to happen. But Jamie, I had to make it red for you right now so you can see that right there for a second. I know you want that to be red so bad. Everybody else in the chat, let me see. Nevada. Are you Pineapple? Are you in Nevada? Is that where you're based? Let's see. Bryant said Virginia. Bryant said Virginia is going to flip. Let me show it for a second. For Bryant, let me go to Virginia for a second. Bang! How does that look right there? With Virginia. How does that look, Bryant? And for the sake of our conversation, obviously, I got to put it on there that I believe that, I do believe that it's going to be close. I do believe that that Kamala Harris will get Virginia. But Bryant, I had to do that for you so you can see it right there. Anybody else in here think something? Wisconsin. Jet Li said Wisconsin's going to vote for Trump. Is that right? Let me flip it for you so you can see it real quick. Bang. How's that look? Jet Li, how does that look right now? Said Trump's going to get that, right? Pineapple, you're based in Florida? So here we go right now. So for the sake of conversation and for the sake to show you that we're trying to do this as honest as possible, we're going to make that obviously a blue state. We're going to flip that right now. We're going to make those blue states there. So this is what we're actually looking at right now. Everybody coming into the building right now. Everybody watching this shit live. Let's get it going right now. Everybody in the chat. Let's see Trump, Harris. Drop it in the chat right now. Let me see everybody right now. Trump, Harris. Drop it in the chat right now. Everybody, let me see it. Let's see the wave going right now. Let's get the wave going for YouTube to show everybody in the building what we're looking at. Let's see it right now in the building. Trump, Harris. Trump, Harris. Trump, Harris. Drop it in the chat right now. I'm looking at it right now. People are starting to flip the script. Georgia, Pennsylvania. That is a question that we all got to have right now. And look, we got, again, 81% of the people coming in here. And let me tell you something. If it wasn't election day right now, there would be 500 to 600 people in the building right now. A lot of people are in line, getting ready to vote. And you guys right now are making a difference in the live stream, having conversation. Hit that like button right now, everybody. We got 144 likes. Before I sign off today, we're going to spin the wheel right now and give out some money. But I want to make sure we hit 150 likes on the live stream right now. One lucky person that hits the like button. If you did not hit it yet, if you hit it already, leave it go. We don't want to flip that damn thing. But if you did not hit the like button yet, hit that damn like button right now so we can get ready to spin the wheel, baby. Here we go. I see Trump is flying up in the building right now. I see it. Here we go. A lucky person is going to spin the wheel. Let me get Vanna White. Let me get Brittany in here. There we go. Just yelled for her across. Here we go. We're getting ready to spin the wheel. So as she comes into the building right now, we have the wheel that is going to show up here in just a second. And let's get this going right now. And we have a special guest that I would love to announcing here right now. Mile High, I want you to pick a lucky person in here. We're gonna have 3 people in here. Pick a lucky person, spin the wheel. But hold on just a second. I want to show you something. We got something new to today's show, and we're gonna show this every freaking day, all the way until somebody hits the jackpot. We have the jackpot on here now. That's a new thing. We're starting at $150. It is only if you hit green. We're gonna change that free pass to the jackpot on our wheel, where it shows on our wheel. Obviously, the jackpot is going to be up there. Instead of showing free pass, we are going to show you where it shows the jackpot. Instead of where it says free pass, it's going to say jackpot. So you have the opportunity when you spin the wheel, you can go on there and you can say, hey, I want to spin the wheel and I'm going for the jackpot. And that is our conversation that we're going to have today as we get ready to spin it. So the lucky person, again, make sure it be clear so next time we come on the show, we do this the right way every day. You can hit the jackpot, you can go for the jackpot, or you can spin the regular wheel, and the jackpot's going to go up $10 a day until it hits $500, until someone actually wins. So right now, we got a lucky person in the chat right now. Mile High, pick a lucky person to spin the wheel, but it cannot be someone that you know already in the chat. Pick a lucky person, Mile High, in the building right now, one of our MVPs of our show that's been sticking by us for a very long time. And as we get ready to do this, we want him to pick a lucky person. And I'm going to do, while we're waiting around right now, I'm going to gift right now some memberships out here. 5 lucky members are going to come right now. Let me see if I can fix this damn thing on my screen here and get this right. Here we go. 5 lucky members right now are going out right now. Bang. Everyone in the live stream, we just gave out 5 lucky members, just got popped into the membership right there for the show. Make sure you see, here they are popping up right now. You can see them. We got Casey. We got Rod Pointer. Who else is on here? We got Caitlin. We got Thea Muller. Who else is on here? Gifted memberships right there. 5 new memberships just went out to some lucky people in the chat right there. Everybody in the chat, welcome them as we get ready to spin the wheel right now. I know Brittany is waiting for us to spin right now, so we're getting ready to do that right now. Mile High, who are you picking right now to spin the wheel? It must be someone you don't know. Who are you going to select right now in the chat? We're waiting for you to do that right now. Jet Lee, welcome to the Mason Mob. We appreciate you. Jet Lee just joined on his own. We greatly appreciate you, Jet Lee.
Make some noise!
And we're live sports entertainment every freaking day. So here we go. Who are you picking, Mile High? Drop it in the chat right now. Drop a name right now so Brittany could spin the wheel for that lucky person. But it cannot be someone that you already know or spoke to in our show in the past. You're getting ready to pick right now, Brittany, so you can get on that right now. We got Nathan. We got Gina. We got Kenneth. We got Brandon. We got Mark. We got Sabri. Who are you picking, Mile High? Drop it in the chat right now. And then obviously you get a chance to spin the wheel, or you can go for the jackpot. Right now the jackpot's at $150 and it goes up $10 every freaking day till somebody picks it. Here we go right now. Here we go. Even if you vote blue, you're welcome here. That's correct. Whoever you vote for, you're still welcome to the show. So who are you picking, Mile High? Drop it in the chat. We're waiting on you to select the winner right now. We're still waiting on the selection. Who are we picking, Mile High? Drop a name in the chat right now. Vanna. But who are you? Is Vanna the one spinning? Where's Vanna at? Is Vanna in the live stream? I saw Vanna. Is Vanna a name in the chat? Is she in the building right now? Or are you talking about Vanna White over here, Brittany? We need you to pick somebody to spin the wheel in the chat. Pick a lucky person that's in the chat right now, Mile High, to spin the wheel so we can give out some money to a lucky person right now that's in the chat right now. And everybody in the building, while he gets ready to pick you, now he knows. While we're getting ready to do that, everybody put Trump or Harris in the chat right now. Put pick me, pick me, pick me. So he can pick that lucky person right now to spin the wheel live on our show right now. And then you get a chance right now. He's going to do it. Here we go. He put Vanna, no pressure again. Mile High, we need you to pick a person in the chat. A lucky name in the chat. Not Vanna. We need you to pick a lucky person that's in the live stream right now to spin the wheel. That's what we need. Not Brittany, not Vanna White. We need somebody that's in the live stream right now to win right freaking now. Mile High, pick somebody. Or I'm going to pick somebody first before you get a chance to pick them.
Smoke weed every day.
Come on, Mile High. There you go. Now you know what's going on. Who are you picking right now? And as we get ready to do this, again, I'll pull it up. As you get selected, you can, right now, you can pick the jackpot, where you go for that jackpot, which is $150, or you could spin the regular wheel in the building. And we just got a lucky person that we selected, actually, also that just got picked. I'm going to drop their name in the chat right now. Because I think Mile High got tired. Here we go. We're going to drop it in the chat right now. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. I got a winner. Don't worry about it, guys. I got a winner. We'll drop it in the chat right now. All right, we got one. Pineapple. Okay. Mile High came through clutch with the pineapple. All right, here we go. Pineapple. Now you know what's going on. Pineapple. You're going to spin the wheel right now. Here we go. Do you want to go for the jackpot? Pineapple, you want to go for the jackpot, $150, or you want to spin the normal wheel? It's right there. You're going to spin the wheel, or do you want to go for the jackpot? The green ones that say free spin, that's your jackpot. It's $150. But that means you have to get the green. You understand what I'm saying right now? If you're watching this live right now, if you get green, you win. If you pick jackpot. If you do not pick jackpot, you got the whole wheel to spin. What do you want to go for in the chat? Everybody's watching. You could pick jackpot, or you can pick a regular spin. Let us know in the chat right now. Here we go. And the jackpot, again, is $150. The regular wheel is going to be whatever you get on there, and the jackpot goes up $10 every day until somebody gets it, until we get the $500 giveaway. Here we go. She's going for the jackpot. Everybody. So she's going for it. Here we go. The wheel is spinning right now, and you can see it's going. She's going for the $150 jackpot. You gotta love the effort right there. She said, I'm going for it all. She's going for $150. If she doesn't get it, that goes to $160 for tomorrow's show. And we're going to have a couple other people in the building right now that come in here into the live stream. We greatly appreciate you guys in the chat right now. What are we getting? We're getting close. Whoa! She got the damn jackpot on the first freaking spin. Yo, that is amazing. We got a winner right now. We got a jackpot winner right now. You see that? That is called love right there by the wheel. Everyone just witnessed that, right? So if you're in the building right now and you're watching this live, thank you, Brittany. Appreciate that. Right now that you're watching right now on the live stream, did you just see her hit the damn jackpot like that? Everybody throw the damn cash money symbols in the chat right now. She hit the damn jackpot on the first freaking try. Holy shit. Okay, so here you go, Pineapple. Here's the deal. And we do this all the time. You got $150 going out to you. Now, here's the deal. You get a chance to give away $20 to a lucky person in the chat, or you can keep the entire $150. But we always got to ask. You got $150 going your way. Do you want to donate $20 to a lucky person in the chat? If you do, just say yes, but don't pick that person yet. Because they get a chance. To either take the 20 or they could spin. So here we go. As we go to end our show today, I want to make sure you guys are having a good time. We do this every day. Sports entertainment. We're going to be spinning that damn wheel. For all you people that are in the damn building right now, you better all be here tomorrow. We're live on the show every day at 10 a.m. Here we go. You want to pick somebody, Pineapple? All right. So, Pineapple, pick one lucky person in the chat right now. Everybody say, pick me right now. Everybody say, pick me. And put Trump and put Harris next to your name right now. In the chat right now, put Trump, put Harris, and say, pick me. Because we're trying to draw those YouTubers out there in the building coming across right now. And then as we're doing it, Pineapple, go ahead and pick a lucky person in the building right now that you want to throw $20 to because you feel so damn generous. That's so nice of you to do that. And I can't believe, did you see that? The jackpot the first freaking time? Tomorrow, the jackpot starts back over. and it literally goes back to 150, and it goes up $10 a day until someone hits that jackpot again. But here we go right now. Who are you going to select in the live stream? Everyone that's watching right now is anxiously waiting for you to tell us your selection in the chat right now. Tell us, Pineapple, who are you picking in the chat to get that free $20? Who we got? Brenda Davis. Let's go. Brenda Davis got selected, I believe, again. This is amazing. Listen, if you're in the chat right now, everybody watching this, add me on Instagram. I need you to send me a direct message on Instagram so I can send you I need your PayPal account to send you the money. The show will send it right to you. Make sure you send me a direct message on Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. Everyone watching this live right now, go on there, send me a direct message, Brandon Mason Show. Make sure you do that. So damn important for you guys to do that right now. Hurry up and do that. And we appreciate Jet Li joining the damn chat. Everybody put a J in the chat right now for Jet Li. I appreciate that. Listen, when people jump on here, it's $1 a month and you join the Mesa Mob. And we're live here every freaking day, Monday through Friday. Every day, Monday through Friday. And we do sports, entertainment. So if you pop on here and you see we're talking about something else, we might be talking about NFL, NBA. We're on your live talking about important. We have the whole Diddy case to cover as well. We're going to be talking about that. So all you people in the building, good morning to you guys. Hope all of you have a great rest of your day. And if you won today, send me a direct message on Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. I will confirm it's you. I need your PayPal account so I can get your money after the show. Again, good morning to all you guys. Everybody, put Trump and Harris in the chat so I can say all your names right now in the building. Everybody put Trump Harris so I can say all your names as I get ready to sign off right now. Solo, Mile High. What an amazing person, Mile High. It's a great person out there, picking people, helping out. MVP, Pitbull Mama, Jet Li, we greatly appreciate you. Jamie, Roger, Nathan. Look at all the people coming in. Brenda, Steve, what's going on, Steve? How you doing? We need to get you in the Mason Mob. Brenda, we need you in the Mason Mob, Brenda. We need you in the Mason Mob right now. Join, everybody. Do you see at the bottom of the screen in the chat bar there? You could join the Mason Mob right now. Pimple Mama, drop it in the chat. She dropped Instagram. Drop the link in the chat so people could join the Mason Mob, become part of our show. You get the verification symbol next to your name, and you also, after the first month, it turns into a money symbol, okay? If you're in the building right now, join the Mason Mob. And if anybody, before I get off right now, everybody watching this live right now, if you want to spin the wheel right now, anybody that does a $20 super chat, you spin the wheel right now. If anybody does a $20 super chat in the chat right now, you spin the wheel. We're going to be doing this on every freaking show. We want to see if we can get that rocking and rolling. We want people to be out there interactive, having a good time. And that's what makes this whole damn thing fun, let's be honest. Let me end the poll right here. We are 81% of people have voted for Donald Trump. Let me see how many votes we got. 466 votes, 81% of people. Jet Li just dropped a super chat in the building. We got to spin the wheel again. Let me get Vanna White in here. Where's Brittany? Vanna White out here. We got a super chat coming in right now. Anybody else that wants to spin the wheel, $20 super chat, you're going to spin the wheel right now. Here we go. Jet Li, let's get him on the action. Let's see if we can get it going. And you get a chance right now, too. I can't guarantee anything, but you get a chance also to spin the wheel regular. Or, in fact, you can also go with the whole thing. Let me get Brittany in here right now so she can spin the wheel. Here she comes again into the building. We got Jet Li spin the wheel. Everybody stay here because we're getting ready to do it. Hit the like button right now. Okay, Jet Li, what are you going for? You want to go? You can go for the jackpot if you want. The jackpot is if you hit green, it's $150. Or you could spin the regular wheel and just risk your luck. There's 4 X's out there on the screen as you guys can see right now. There's 4 X's on the screen right now. So you take your risk. You can hit red, but there's a bunch of other monies on there. You could spin the wheel regular, or you can go for the jackpot right now. What is it going to be, Jet Li? We appreciate you in the building. Just joined today in the chat also. As part of the Mason Mob, we greatly appreciate you. And now you're getting a chance to spin the wheel right now. He's going for the jackpot too. Man, we got some brave people out here today. Go ahead, spin the wheel, Brittany. Let's get it spinning right now. I can't guarantee anything, but I can tell you, you never know with the way she spins it. She might spin the whole damn wheel off. She's spinning right now. Here we go. You guys are seeing it right now. We got a lot going on. We got Donald Trump. We got Kamala Harris. We got the live conversation all the way down to a lot happening. We even got some comedy there. You see Trump out there in the garbage truck running around. But here we go right now. Here we go. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but he's going for the jackpot. Let's see what happens here. We're getting closer. 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 Oh, we got a red X right there. We got a red X right there. Jet Li, I was going for you, huh? Wait a second. It might be right on it. I can't tell. I can't zoom the hell in. I can't see. Here's what we're going to do. Because of that, Jet Li, because of that, you joined today, you get a chance to give out a free $10 to a lucky person in the chat as well. So everyone that's in the chat right now, we appreciate him. And now he also becomes a superstar in the chat. Everybody say, pick me in the building right now. Everybody say, pick me. Jet Li, pick a lucky person and get $10 sent to their account right after the show. Because you joined and you spun the wheel. Anybody else that wants to risk their luck, and we got something going out to you, all the people in the Mason mob, we have our shirts and gear has come in. We are trying to look at it and make sure that it's correct before we get it out there. We had some changes to the logos and things like that. But we have some people out there that are in the building right now that will be getting some free gear out there. Jet Li, you are one of those people. Everybody in the Mason mob will be getting some free gear to go along with our show. I want you guys to know that. You're getting some free gear. And man, oh man, we appreciate that. Does anybody in here want to get a chance in the chat to spin the wheel? All it takes right now, you can do it right now. We got a $20 super chat again. All right, here we go. Here comes Mile High. I'm telling you, people are bold today for the jackpot. I'm telling you, I go for the jackpot too. But what I do is I'm like, shit, I don't know about the jackpot right now. I'm literally thinking about going just spinning that wheel normally. But hey, we'll see what happens right here. Mile High, do you want to hit the jackpot or do you want to spin the wheel regular right now? Let me get Vanna White back in here because she's got to come in here and fix it. I just yelled out to her to get her in here to spin the damn wheel one more time for us. And anybody else, this is your chance. Obviously, here's the deal. When there's 500 people in the live stream, right? When there's 500 people in the live stream and we're giving out giveaways, it's harder, right? Because there's a lot of people. Right now is a chance to get an opportunity to get in here. We're going to spin the wheel Mile High. What are you going to go for? Are you going for the jackpot? Are you going for the jackpot? Here he goes. Donated any winnings. Okay, so Mile High wants to donate to the show, whatever his winning is. I'm praying that he gets it this time too, because if he gets it right, we're going to give out some more memberships. Let's spin that wheel right now. Here we go. Everybody right now that's watching this, when you see us go live, you better jump on. I'll be live throughout the day today, just so you guys know. I'll be live throughout the day today on my phone, talking about the polls and what's going on, just walking through my house and outside at the poll booth so you guys can see. But here we go. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, the wheel is spinning. I'm hoping it's something good. I know people are trying to risk their luck right now. Let me get the wheel back on here. What happened to the wheel? No, man. What the heck? Mile High, man. I got to tell you, Mile freaking High, you have been the ultimate MVP, right? Look, let me tell you something. People got to risk their luck. And again, Mile High, big part of our show, amazing, big part of our show. And obviously, he always comes on here and does so many donations to the show, helps out, has been a Mason Mob member for a long time, has donated so much to our show as we're building and growing and growing and growing. We greatly appreciate you, And again, I love having him in here. I got to tell you, what an awesome person. Anybody else that's on here right now that wants to try their luck, now's your chance to do that. On the show right now. This is a part of our show we're going to do at the end. And we have the jackpot lined up. We have one jackpot winner going out. And here we go. Dragon fan coming to the building. If it was rigged, you guys just saw, if anybody was watching, just saw someone come in and hit the jackpot. So you guys know it's not me doing it. I mean, literally the wheel is, how can you rig a wheel? I mean, I've never seen it in my life. And if anything, Mile High will be the ultimate greatest person to give it out to, someone who has been a big part of our show for a very long time. But I do greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make this great. And before we head out right now, I want to tell you guys something. When I sign off of this building in Mile High, greatly appreciate you. And I didn't spin it. Vanna White spun it. Blame it on Brittany. Before I sign off on today's show, obviously we were talking a lot about the the situation with the polls and showing the country what we thought was going to happen to the voting system. Can all you guys right now in the chat right now, before we sign off, tell the world one last time who you're voting for? Tell them right now in the building who you are voting for right now. And I got to tell you, when you see the live guests come on, this show is going to explode. You're going to see so many damn people coming into the building, hanging out with us. So many people. Like, literally, you're going to have such a good time. And we got the whole NBA season coming up as well after the NFL. We're doing all the playoffs. We will be going live on here. And I'll be doing Xbox and PlayStation with people live on this show. So if you're watching us right now for the first time, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. All love to you guys. And today is a very big day. Tomorrow we will be live. We'll be talking about this stuff in the morning. Hopefully, all of you will be happy. All of you will be happy what's going on, obviously, with these two candidates up here. Kamala Harris, will she get it done? Donald Trump, will he get it done? And I forgot to say this. Celebrities, are they making an impact for the Democrats or no? Do you think celebrities are making an impact for the Democrats? Do you think people getting up there like Cardi B and Beyonce and Lady Gaga and like Oprah, like, are they making an impact for the Democrats, or is that a big waste of time? Do people really care what those celebrities like are doing? And I know a lot of people right now got to get out to the polls. A lot of people to jump off. I got to get out there and run to the polls as well. I think it's so important to get out there. I got my little microphone right here lined up. I'm going to be carrying with me around, talking to some people. So when you see me go live today, randomly, it'll have a different thumbnail. It'll say instant reaction. That's going to be me out there, out and about, having a good time with some great people, some great energy, seeing what's going on. And I see right now in the chat, people are bringing the wave. I see a lot of people out there, and I love and appreciate all you guys so damn much. It's been so wonderful to have you guys here. And last but not least, could there possibly be a landslide victory for Trump? Is that possible? That there could be a landslide victory? Look, anything's possible, and it can go either way, right? But the reality is, there could potentially be a landslide victory if in fact, she doesn't get those states we were talking about. And as we sign off right now, North Carolina at play. Even if you look at the top there, 251 to 287, Trump, even if she takes North Carolina, Trump is still victorious right there. So, and that's giving her Wisconsin, giving her Michigan as well. So Florida, obviously red. Georgia, Pennsylvania are going to decide this race. I've been saying this all along. Georgia, Pennsylvania will decide this race. Everyone watching this show right now, I appreciate you. Love and appreciate everybody coming on the show. We have a lot of good times. I hope that people in here can literally come together after this. I know we have to support that person when it's all done. I hope people can. And Jet Li, I appreciate you coming on, joining today. All the new members of the Mason Mob, I appreciate you guys. We have a lot of fun in the building. Everything that comes into the show will eventually come back to all the people in the Mason Mob, so you guys understand that. All love and respect to you. Make sure when I sign off right now, you're gonna see the logo flash on the screen. Everybody that's in here right now, refresh the screen after 15 seconds and leave a message on the actual video. I'm going to sign off right now. In 20 seconds, you're going to see the logo pop up on the screen. Give it 15 seconds, refresh the screen, and it will be the actual video on YouTube. Leave a message at the bottom of the screen. The best message will spin the wheel tomorrow. All love and respect to every single one of you guys. Hope America picks the best person to win the election today. All of you, God bless. Be safe. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys help me grow. We're live Monday through Friday. Sports, entertainment, right here. Don't miss the shows. Live guests coming on. All love and respect to you guys. Good luck. See you tomorrow morning.
You know what you say to them? Thank you, because now the odds are greater that I'm going to get the job. So I just try to make sure, and it's harder when you get older. The more gold I get, yes, the more golden I get, the easier it is to say, oh, they're never going to pick me for this, or this is never going to happen.
But you know what? That thing is saying they're not going to give you the job.